Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and thank you, and welcome back to everybody who's been on this journey with me. I started this as my New Year's resolution, stating in 2019 that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt. And I'm still going. So it's almost the end of 2020. You guys, we have gone through hell this year. This has been a really, really hard time on everyone. We're approaching Christmas. I live in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, the United States. For all my friends who are outside of the United States watching this, we're celebrating Christmas in 2 days, and our holidays are so different this year. Everything's different, and adjusting to that and being able to adjust to that is really hard for a lot of people. So I just wanted to talk about that today. I've had an emotional day. I've been on Zoom all day. I've been able to connect with my people through Zoom. I've done a lot of talking today and telling of my story out loud, and how the holiday time is such a hard time even for me, and having memories about what my childhood was like, what my Christmases were like. You know, until I could not remember anything about my life before I turned 16 years old for the longest time. And I never knew why. And here I blocked a lot of stuff out because of trauma, which I didn't know that I did. I just thought I had a shitty memory. And then when I did start to remember some things, a lot of things that I could remember was very negative things. And as time is going on, and I'm in multiple 12-step programs, I'm starting to have memories about my life that were good too. It wasn't all negative and it wasn't all bad, but it's only after doing a lot of work and realizing that that I didn't have all bad memories, but in the beginning it was easier to remember the negative ones. And I feel like I'm still healing from all of that, and I'm still grieving things I didn't get, and things that I didn't have, and things that I wanted to do for my own child because I didn't have it, so I wanted to make his holidays special or different than mine were. And what I didn't realize is a lot of times how I showed my love to my child, my son, who's now 26 years old. He's a wonderful man. And I used to buy him things. I bought him everything. I thought if I gave him everything I didn't have, that he would be happy. And but because I wasn't happy, he wasn't happy, and I wasn't able to take care of myself when I was raising him because I thought his life was more important than mine. And here, both of our lives are equally as important. And this is the first year He's 26. I haven't worked in over a year. I haven't gotten an income in over a year. This is the first time in my life that I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. Like, my credit's going to be ruined. And it's sad and it's hard, and I don't want to admit this out loud, but it's the truth and it's how it is. And I'm not able to do the things that I used to do for him for Christmas. And, a couple years ago, I would have been buying Lululemon and Apple watches and, all of this stuff just to show him how much I love him by buying him material objects. But this year, I'm his gift. I'm the gift. That's enough. Usually this time of year, by today, I would be second guessing myself and thinking I needed to go out and get more. And this year I cannot physically do it. But it's okay. One of the things that I did a couple weeks ago, which is such a miracle, and I didn't know I could do it, but I wrote a guided meditation. And it is like awesome. I had no idea I had this ability. So I've had a few people allow me to do this, and every single person that did this meditation had miracles happen. And it wasn't through me. I know it's God speaking through me. But I'm going to give him the guided meditation for his Christmas present. And that is my gift. The gift of me, which is enough and more than enough. And I wish I could give more material objects right now, but I can't. So it's ego. It's my freaking ego, and it's deflating. But you know what? He knows I love him. And thinking that I have to give gifts to show people that I care about them, that they're important to me, that they're special, that they matter in my life, I cannot do that right now, but I think it's God removing that for me, because I used to think that's how you showed love, instead of like giving your time and giving your effort and being available and listening and paying attention. Like, these are all the gifts, not the material objects. So I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody who's celebrating this year, and I wish you all joy and happiness. I have a huge announcement for my New Year's resolution. I have one that's so big and I'm so scared to say it out loud, but I'm gonna do it. So everybody stay safe, stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.